Family is the most basic part of the community that teaches values to their members. There are different types of a family, such as nuclear families, foster families, and so on. Now let's talk about these two families, Rothschild and Rockefeller. During their lifetime, they generated an enormous amount of wealth. So in this video, we are going to talk about who is Wealthier, Rothschild and Rockefellers. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Two of the most storied names in global finance are linking up, with Europe's Rothschild banking dynasty agreeing to buy a stake in the Rockefeller Group's wealth and asset management business to gain a long-sought foothold in the United States. Rothschild's London-listed RIT Capital Partners RCPL said on Wednesday it was buying a 37% stake in Rockefeller from French group Société Générale's SOGN PA private banking arm for an undisclosed sum. Mayor Amschel Rothschild not only created a successful financial business, but also spread it throughout Europe. At the head of the family financial enterprises in London, Paris, Vienna, and Naples stood his sons. This happened at the height of the breakdown of the state structure of France, which was changing the aristocratic Catholic monarchy to a republic hostile to Christianity. This demolition was organized and managed by members of the ultra-fashionable, but extremely dangerous Masonic societies that were very common in Europe at that time. Sometimes the situation got out of their control, but each time, one way or another, it inevitably returned back under tenacious Masonic control. This process was conducted in England, since the center of the international network was located there. The Transatlantic Union brings together David Rockefeller and Jacob Rothschild, two family patriarchs whose personal relationship spans 5 decades, are combining, on a macro level, two well-recognized names and families who have a long history of wealth creation and responsible stewardship. Rockefeller & Co. traces its origins back to 1882, when it was founded as one of the world's first family offices by Standard Oil Baron John D. Rockefeller to manage his personal wealth. It became a U.S.-registered investment advisor in 1980 and has since developed into a wealth and investment manager, overseeing $34 billion for ultra-rich families, trusts, endowments, and other institutions. Banks across the world are shedding non-core assets to reduce risks and strengthen capital positions to meet tough regulations aimed at preventing a repeat of the 2008 financial crisis. The Rockefellers are considered old money in America, but they are somewhat new-minted compared with the Rothschilds, a name in banking that commenced in the late 1790s and a family whose footprint is large and far-reaching in art institutions all over the world. In May of 2012, the two dynasties came together in a deal that was quietly and poetically momentous. The deal was done by two remarkable men, David Rockefeller and Jacob Rothschild, Lord Rothschild, 4th Baron Rothschild. Two lions in winter, they have known each other for 50 years. They have also had parallel lives, growing up on grand estates and surrounded by an abundance of art, ancestors, and siblings. David went to Harvard and the London School of Economics and earned a Ph.D. from the University of Chicago. Jacob graduated from Eton and Oxford. They both jumped into careers in finance. The deal is simple. RIT Capital Partners, led by Rothschild, bought a 37% share in Rockefeller Financial Services. In a world of billion-dollar mergers, this is small. In history, it is huge. As Michael Bloomberg, who has more money than Rockefeller and Rothschild combined, has said, "If only my father knew that I know David Rockefeller and Jacob Rothschild, he would be so proud." David, of course, for the Rockefeller Brothers Fund and the Museum of Modern Art, where his mother, Abby Aldrich Rockefeller, played such a prominent role. Jacob, meanwhile, as chairman of the board of trustees of the National Gallery, the National Heritage Memorial Fund, and the Heritage Lottery Fund. The legacy of their deeds raises a question. Who, after they are gone, will make the same commitment to the preservation of the past and the science of the future? Reuters earlier this month reported that SocGen was in early talks to sell a Los Angeles-based asset management unit, Trust Co. of the West, to its management, among other options. The French bank also has been selling billions of euros worth of aircraft, shipping, and real estate loans to shrink its balance sheet and reduce US dollar funding needs. Part of the reason is that dot-com fortunes like Zuckerberg's can be founded within a tiny Harvard dormitory. Great banking and oil ventures needed vast manpower and vast representation across the world to establish a foothold in Victorian rich lists. Deep foundations produce a lasting infrastructure, a lasting familial obligation to the business, and a lasting association in the popular mind between a particular name and great wealth. Let us know your opinion in the comments section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.